Have you ever woken up feeling tired, dizzy, or short of breath even after a full night's sleep? If you're over 60, the way you sleep could be silently harming your heart, stressing your lungs, and draining your energy without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll reveal the one sleeping position you should avoid, why it's a hidden threat to your health, and the simple science-backed changes you can make tonight to protect your heart, boost your recovery, and feel stronger every morning. Stay tuned until the end to discover a powerful bedtime ritual that combines the perfect sleep position with one easy habit that can transform your health, preserve your independence, and help you thrive for years to come. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss any of our content. Let's get started. As we age, how we sleep becomes more important than we realize. At 60 and beyond, the body's ability to handle stress declines. Your sleep position, once a matter of comfort, can now be a hidden threat to your heart, lungs, and overall energy. You might not feel it at first, but over time, your sleep posture could be placing unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system, disrupting blood flow, and even impairing your breathing. The risks are often silent, and it's easy to dismiss them as part of getting older. But the truth is, your body can't compensate the way it used to. When you sleep in a certain position, your body's natural alignment is disturbed and the stress slowly builds up. This isn't just about feeling tired or sore the next day. It's about long-term health consequences that can quietly develop over months or years. For seniors, the stakes are higher. Our joints stiffen, muscles lose elasticity, and blood vessels become less flexible. A sleep position that might be comfortable in your 40s or 50s could now be exacerbating these issues. We all know that sleep is supposed to be restorative, but when your body's position during rest isn't optimal, it can turn into a time of added stress rather than recovery. The risk is higher. But the good news is there's a simple solution, and it doesn't require any expensive treatments or medication. When you lay down to sleep, your body is supposed to relax and recover. However, if you're in the wrong position, those hours of rest could actually turn into hours of strain. Some sleep positions compress your chest, restrict airflow to your lungs, and impede blood circulation, forcing your heart to work harder than it should. Over time, this strain adds up, leading to serious health risks that can go unnoticed. The impact of poor posture is even more pronounced after 60. Aging naturally reduces flexibility in the spine and joints, and our body's ability to compensate for these stressors diminishes. The spine loses some of its natural curvature and flexibility, making certain positions more likely to cause misalignment or pressure on nerves and blood vessels. As a result, blood flow becomes sluggish, which can worsen blockages or cause pooling in the legs and arms. Likewise, our lung capacity declines, and poor sleep posture can restrict breathing, reducing oxygen levels in the blood. For seniors, this is more than just uncomfortable, it can be dangerous. The heart becomes more vulnerable to stress due to aging. Blood vessels that aren't as elastic as they once were. The risk of hypertension, heart arrhythmias, and even stroke or heart failure increases. This is why your sleep position matters. What seemed like a harmless habit years ago may now be putting you at risk, and it's not just your heart and lungs. Posture during sleep can also affect your brain function, setting the stage for long-term health problems. Among all the sleep positions, sleeping flat on your back, also known as the supine position, is especially harmful for seniors. It may feel comfortable, but it can have serious consequences for your heart and respiratory system. When you lie flat on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and soft palate backward, narrowing your airway and increasing the risk of sleep apnea. This isn't just about snoring. Sleep apnea is a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night, which disrupts oxygen flow to your brain and body. Each time your breathing stops, your blood oxygen levels drop, forcing your heart to work harder to compensate. This leads to spikes in blood pressure and an erratic heart rate, which over time can contribute to hypertension, heart enlargement, and even stroke for seniors. These effects are amplified. Aging already reduces lung capacity and blood vessel elasticity, so even mild oxygen deprivation can have outsized consequences. Studies show that older adults with untreated sleep apnea are significantly more likely to develop atrial fibrillation, a dangerous heart condition that increases the risk of blood clots and heart failure. But that's not all. Sleeping on your back can also worsen acid reflux when you're lying flat. Stomach acid can flow upward into your esophagus, leading to GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, or nighttime heartburn. This can inflame your airways, disrupt your breathing, and indirectly increase the workload on your heart. For seniors with digestive sensitivities, this can create a vicious cycle of poor sleep and increased stress on the cardiovascular system. You may not realize that your sleep position is causing harm, especially if you're sleeping through the night, but your body is always keeping track and there are signs to watch for. If you're waking up feeling tired or unrested, even after 7-8 hours of sleep, your sleep position could be the culprit. Morning dizziness, lightheadedness, or shortness of breath are key warning signs that something isn't right. Another common issue is waking up with a dry mouth, sore throat, or hoarse voice. These symptoms often point to breathing difficulties during sleep, which can be caused by poor posture. If your partner has complained about snoring or noticing pauses in your breathing, that's another red flag. Sleep apnea often goes unnoticed, but it can cause loud snoring and interruptions in your breathing patterns. Even more concerning is frequent nighttime urination. This can be linked to heart strain caused by low oxygen levels, palpitations, or irregular heartbeats, which tend to be more pronounced during the night. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, your sleep position could be contributing to the problem. The good news is that addressing these issues doesn't require expensive treatments or medication. A simple change in how you sleep could make a huge difference in how you feel. By adjusting your sleep posture, you could reduce the strain on your heart and lungs, improve your oxygen levels, and feel more refreshed and energized when you wake up. Switching your sleep position may seem challenging, especially if you've spent years sleeping a certain way, but don't worry, it's easier than you think. The best sleep position for heart health and overall recovery is sleeping on your left side. It might feel awkward at first, but with a few adjustments, your body will adapt. Start by using a body pillow or bolster to support your side. This will prevent you from rolling onto your back while you sleep. The right pillow can also make a big difference. Make sure it's firm enough to keep your neck in a neutral position. And don't forget about your mattress. A medium firm mattress is ideal for side sleeping as it supports your spine and keeps your body in proper alignment. A slight incline of 10 to 15 degrees can enhance the benefits of left side sleeping. Elevating your upper body with a wedge pillow or adjustable bed can reduce acid reflux and improve breathing. It's not about changing everything overnight. Start gradually by trying to fall asleep on your left side. Even if you shift positions later in the night, over time your body will adjust and side sleeping will feel more natural. If you're someone who's used to sleeping on your stomach, you might need a little more patience. Try using a wedge pillow or place a second pillow against your chest to replicate the comforting pressure. You reuse the while still maintaining the correct alignment, and don't worry, small changes can yield big results. Even if you shift positions later in the night, prioritizing left side sleeping during the first few hours will give your heart and body the rest they need.